Day 14. Carrying out the King's will. Your kingdom come, your will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Matthew 6:10. Today's devotion. Carrying out the will of the king is the paramount responsibility of the governor. The big difference between a king and a prime minister or a president is that the last two cannot always have their will or way in the country. They have to negotiate with Parliament or Congress. They have to debate and discuss and often make compromises just to get part of what they want. Even then, the final legislation is subject to judicial review and can be overturned if it is judged to violate the Constitution. God's Big Idea, Chapter 4 Considerations. 1. God is a God of government, not anarchy. In His orderly assembly of creation, God established His rule of law. How has that rule been distorted by the pretender? 2. What can believers do to restore the master gardener's government? 3. Proverbs 29:18 says, "Where there is no revelation, the people cast off restraint, but blessed is he who keeps the law." List a few areas where you have witnessed people casting off restraint. 4. God appointed a governor, the Holy Spirit, to oversee the overall garden expansion program. Are believers aware of their responsibility to carry out the will of the king through the prompting of the governor? 5. A kingdom is not a democratic system. In a kingdom, the king's word is law. And his will is absolute. Does our 21st century mindset of independence keep us from submitting to our king's authority? Meditation. The Bible is about a king, his kingdom, and his royal family. It is a royal document chronicling the purposes, desires, and decrees of the king, as well as the activities, past history, and future destiny of his children and heirs. It also describes the king's expansion program, his plan to expand his heavenly realm into earthly territory. God's Big Idea, Chapter 4. How does the concept of being a royal heir conflict or mesh with your concept of being an independent individual?